And I remember one day I was driving back from work to my house, and I was literally crying. I was crying on the car because I was saying, I feel like I've been a good person, and doesn't matter what I do, I feel like everyone else is just getting more than me. I was stuck in a place where I was comparing myself to everyone else. I was comparing my life, the success, and everything to everyone else.
Mhm.
And I remember that that was very dangerous because I was driving and I was crying. So I put my car on the side and I just started crying and I couldn't stop crying. And suddenly God spoke to me and gave me this image. And I saw an image of a tree, like an avocado tree, and a palm next to it. And next to those, some flowers. And I remember that I was thinking, what is that? And suddenly God started to explain me, and He said to me, how will you compare the purpose of some flowers like roses with the purpose of a palm? So, and He started talking to me about that, but it's exactly the same in our life. I feel like sometimes we compare our life with someone else and we say, oh, that person, they already got married and they're 25. Yes, but their purpose is different. Imagine if the palm will say, oh yes, but look at this flower, like these roses have been giving roses like every single month, and I'm still getting just the roots. The purpose of the
Mm.
palm is to give shade, is to give like water to people. It's a bigger purpose, so it takes longer. So I think it's really easy also with this. I feel the pressure with having kids. Everyone is having children right now, and you feel the pressure of, oh, I also need to have children now.
Mm.
But I remember every time that I find myself comparing my life or my success or everything I'm doing with someone else,
Mm.
I remember this, and I remember that God has a different path for everyone. So it
Mm.
might seem like yours, nothing is happening in your life, but the reality of that is like God is working on your roots,
Mm.
because your purpose is so big that if your roots are not strong enough, any wind can just put everything away.
Yeah, that's a really, really good point. And I think it's like, yeah, roots are like foundation. When I say I slap myself, it's because I realized that all this that's going on in this head is because like I'm not really integrating well within the word of God. Like I'm not really glued into what I should be mentally. So that's just like a really good reminder. I like physical illustrations, and the one I think of as someone that likes fitness and running and all these things is like 100 meters with hurdles, where you've got every 10 meters you have a hurdle and you finish the race. That race is life, but the problem is everybody's hurdle isn't at the same place. So the problem is 10 meters in, you've got lane one has got a hurdle every 10 meters, right? But lane two has got a hurdle at 10 meters, at 2 meters, sorry. So they're like straight over a hurdle. Who's ahead at 7 meters? Who's ahead? Well, of course, the person that's in lane one that hasn't jumped over a hurdle is ahead, but you can't compare the lanes they're in. So I think it's really important to remember the lanes the fact that we're all in different lanes, we have different hurdles at different points. And so if you like analogies like I do, I think that's a good one to take forward and to remember, that we are in different lanes to even people our age, even people that on paper should have everything exactly the same way as we should, but it's not the case. We're all in different lanes.